Hello students, lecture 81, civics chapter 2nd, that is federalism. In this lecture 81 we will discuss two questions. That is, first question is what makes India a federal country? How can we say, or that is the question is that how can we say that we are a federal country, or how can we justify that India is a federal country? So how will justify? So in this, basically we will discuss all the subjects on which powers are divided, so Indian Federation has a wonderful mechanism of power division. All different subjects are listed into different lists. Generally, you know them, that is union list, state list, concurrent list, or the residuary subject. These lists make India a federal country. So about union list, what is there in the union list? Union list as on today has 97 subjects. These subjects are changeable, they keep on changing, less or more, which are generally, these subjects are of the national interest, means for the country, whole country's interest. Central government has the power to legislate all these subjects, means central government will only make laws for such subjects. Examples of these union list subjects are currency, defense, banking, foreign affairs, etc. So examples, if examples are, then 2-3 examples are enough. Next is the state list. State list includes 59 subjects which are of the state interest, and only state governments have the power to legislate and implement all those laws pertaining to these subjects. Some subjects of state list are police, trade, agriculture, and local governments are some examples of the state list. Then third one is the concurrent list. Concurrent means there are some subjects which falls under central government as well as state government. So those subjects are listed in concurrent list. So concurrent list contains 47 subjects on which the central and state governments legislate and decide laws about. Now here two governments are involved for legislation. So maybe a conflict arise between them. So in case of any conflict, in case of any dispute, then whatever decision is taken by central government will sustain. Whatever decision is taken by central government will be accepted and that is the final. Examples of concurrent list are education, marriage, divorce, succession, adoption, etc. are the examples of concurrent list. Now some subjects came to rise after the constitution was written, like computer software, IT and computer software. So those subjects are put as residuary subjects, and residuary subjects are under the authority of central government and union territories also. Union territories are also in the residuary subject, and they are controlled, managed, legislated by central government. So residuary subject is important for 1 mark question. 1 mark question can be asked that what are residuary subjects and why are they under the central government. So that you have to justify that these subjects came to rise after constitution was written. Next question of this video lecture is the creation of linguistic state. Linguistic state means the states on the basis of language spoken by the people of that region or the area. Was the first and the major test for democratic politics in India. Justify by giving suitable examples. That creation of linguistic state was the first and major test for Indian democracy. Justification we have to give. So point number 1, if we look at the map of India in 1947 and today's map, you will find many states are new and many old states are vanished. This is what is the outcome of the linguistic state. The creation of linguistic state was the first and major test for democratic politics because boundaries of many old states have been changed in order to create new states. Next, to ensure that people who spoke the same language live in the same region or the same state. Many states are named after the languages spoken by the people of that state, that is Odisha, Gujarat, etc. So that's all in this video lecture. Keep on watching, keep on listening and reading and writing question answers from the description area given below. Thank you very much.